But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars. And it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different. And I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape, he said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon.
Good evening, guys. Good evening once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter. And I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. And don't know, you're wrong on it. So, okay, guys, I think I'm going to promote myself and move from I don't have deep knowledge to saying I know something about politics, because this is something that I said when the day Elon Musk left Dot. I was like, they seem civil with each other, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, but we are yet to hear the nasty that is going to come out of this. And I'm going to share the link to that video in the description box just to say I told you so. Then I know something about politics. And I know that the pain went straight to Gareth Cliff, Afriforum, NS Roots, the Kiffness. Yay! You, so what I'm saying is, I was tired of hearing the people that were pushing that there is a G-side in South Africa. Donald Trump, President Trump, Elon. I was like, my goodness, when is this going to end? Because I know it's not only me, just me and all other races in South Africa that were tired of this. I was honestly on when is this going to end? Because I'm exhausted of it. Like, you cannot be continuing saying there's a G-side when all races in South Africa are telling you that we have a problem of crime in South Africa. But we do have the people like Afriforum and all the people that were going with that. Anyway, guys, you know what really puts the mud on the face of Afriforum is this one. Elon Musk, time to drop the real big bomb. Donald J. Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the reason why they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Yes, son. Somebody said they are pretending on the post that I posted. You cannot be pretending to this level if you are pretending. And did you hear the reason for the squabble that was mentioned by President Trump at the beginning? You see now, this that was posted by Elon Musk, there are certain accusations that were made some time ago against Donald Trump and Epstein and all those that were involved in this. Even if you're trying to do the pretending thing that the people are saying they are doing, you cannot go this far. Yo, sana sasa sa pumla si South Africa. Yo, I don't even know what to do with myself the way I feel right now. But you know what? Let me not hold you. I am going to share the reaction of the people on this so that I leave you with it. I'll see you right at the end with my closing commentary. Yo, andonwabe sana sisono. Yo.
When I tell you that this feud between Donald Trump and Elon Musk just took a turn, that a bell has been rung that cannot be unrung, breaking news, Elon Musk just tweeted, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump. And this is shocking to no one who bothered to learn the littlest amount about Jeffrey Epstein in that case. It's not just the flight logs, which Trump was all over. It's the times that he spent at his homes, at his places. There was a woman who sued Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump, claiming when she was 13, they took turns on her over a weekend. And that deposition is horrific, and MAGA doesn't care. Oh, well, she dropped that. No, she withdrew it and disappeared, and no one's seen her since. That's what happened there. But this is the risk when you have a power-hungry billionaire and you need him for his money, and then your own ego gets in the way, so you cast him out. But he's seen where the bodies are buried, and he's got nothing really to lose, so he's just going to run his mouth. This is just in a little banter back and forth. What else will Elon Musk drop? Did he keep any of the stuff? Is he going to share any of it? Everybody pop some popcorn real quick.
Listen. Word on the street is Elon Musk acting like a bitter baby mama. Listen. The word is Donald Trump and Elon Musk beefing. Listen.
We just got a tweet from Elon Musk, which kind of rattles the cages here in Washington and Republicans who support this big, beautiful bill. Take a look at the tweet, which I'm told we do have ready here, from Elon Musk, who says, "I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it." Elon goes on with additional criticisms of the bill, and this is a leader who was in the White House as of last week, being celebrated by President Trump as one of his great allies, now really dumping in public on the president's big initiative here in terms of what he wants to pass on Capitol Hill. We also see Elon Musk saying it will massively increase the already gigantic budget deficit to $2.5 trillion and burden American citizens with crushingly unsustainable debt. So that's a broadside from Elon Musk against Donald Trump's signature legislation up on Capitol Hill. Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, is briefing reporters right now. She was asked moments after that tweet posted for her reaction. She kind of laughed it off and said, well, look, the president already knew that Elon opposed this bill, but the president supports it. They call it one big, beautiful bill here at the White House, and they're pushing forward with it. The big question here is, what will Elon Musk's opposition to this bill do to the chances of passing it up on Capitol Hill, given Musk's near unlimited political funding capability for senators in the future, all of whom will start to be looking toward their own re-elections in 2 or more years, all of whom will be looking at the 28 election, some of whom will be running in 28 for the Republican nomination and may want Elon Musk as their primary financial backer. All of those questions now swirling in the moments after Elon Musk fired off that broadside on social media.
Donald Trump has finally responded to Elon Musk turning on him, and Trump went full taco. Now, yesterday, Elon Musk came out against Donald Trump and his big, beautiful bill, and went after Republicans for supporting a bill he felt undermined his work at Doge. Now, usually Donald Trump would respond in kind to somebody like that, but these days Trump always chickens out, and he did this instead. Donald Trump reposted Elon Musk's original goodbye, where he's thanked Donald Trump and praised him for the work he did at Doge. That is the response of a teenage girl who's heartbroken. Donald Trump is trying to show Elon Musk, come on, please remember the good times. Donald Trump used to be tough. Donald Trump would have responded. He wasn't going to take that from Elon Musk, and he would have responded in kind. But now he's staying silent. And it's also important to note we still haven't seen Donald Trump. This was only on Truth Social. But Donald Trump has caused the implosion of the Republican Party because he introduced an ego as big as him. Two guys like that could never support each other or stay together long. This was bound to happen.
I want to start by saying this is not normal. I say this a lot, but today is certainly no exception, because while we were sitting here, Mr. Elon Musk began tweeting again. He says, call your senator, call your congressman. Bankrupting America is not okay. Kill the bill, in all caps. Nothing is normal right now. Attacking federal agencies and dismantling vital services, firing thousands of federal workers and shattering their lives. Stealing your private data illegally and downloading it and using it on AI systems. letting children starve on the other side of the world while gutting vital public health programs, zeroing out funding for public media, none of these things are normal. And certainly attacking community organizations and vital nonprofits that serve the public good is not normal. But in addition to that, it's also not legal. And that is why there are over 200 federal court cases currently in front of the federal court right now, including dozens of injunctions and restraining orders against the Trump administration for their lawless and illegal activities. Because not only is it not normal, it is not legal. For months, the Trump administration has been threatening that they will undermine the nonprofit status of nonprofits that they don't like. It's very clear that they've been searching for some sort of legal argument that will give them a path forward, and they have yet to find it because it is not legal. The law is very clear. It is not legal. They cannot go after your IRS status. They cannot go after your nonprofit status. It is not legal. So, if you are a nonprofit in America and you are listening to this hearing and you are feeling frightened, scared, you've received a letter, you've received a threat, or you have been contacted by DOJ or any federal official to audit or enter your nonprofit organization, know your rights. Contact a lawyer. Make sure you understand what your rights are and what you can do to protect your organization. Now, I understand that my friends across the aisle want to talk about corruption, waste, fraud, and abuse. I mean, this is the DOJ subcommittee, but it is so bizarre to see the high level of gaslighting that happens every moment in this Congress. They want to talk about corruption and nonprofit organizations that do voter registration and help fight the climate crisis and help starving children, but they won't even acknowledge that Elon Musk, who just left the administration, gave himself billions of dollars in private contracts while serving in the federal government, that he himself changed out the communications infrastructure for multiple agencies, set himself on a path to get billions of dollars in private DoD contracts. And yes, he did download your data. And we will hold him accountable because no one is above the law, including the president. So if we want to talk about corruption, why don't we talk about a president who launches a meme coin and takes hundreds of millions of dollars in payments from foreign governments laundered through his family business? How about we talk about a president who solicited a foreign government for a $400 million plane that he wants to keep privately through his presidential library afterwards? How about we talk about a president that wants to sell pardons for meme coins? You guys want to talk about corruption? Or we can talk about dark money and its influence on politics. Now, I understand that some of the witnesses felt a little exposed here today by having facts presented about what their organizations are, who funds them, and what they do. But the facts remain. The facts remain. Project 2025, which is a 900-page document drafted by the Heritage Foundation and over 100 organizations, including those represented here today, is the blueprint for Donald Trump's America. It is being executed by more than 70 administration officials, including the Director of the Office of Management and Budget, who is now executing DOJ, and is being utilized to attack anyone that they disagree with politically or culturally. That is what this is all about. That is what this hearing is about. And we want all of you out there who are listening to know this is not normal, it is not legal, and we will fight it every step of the way.
Yo, guys, so if you watched up to here, I would like to say, guys, yay, please, please don't be offended. I am happy. Yo. Anyway, yeah, guys, I really appreciate you watching my videos up to this point, having watched this video up to this point, and kindly share your views in the comment section. Yo. Not being this happy when people are fighting is not healthy. Hey guys, thank you for watching my videos. Do have a beautiful night. I'll see you tomorrow morning when we react to the many things that are yet to come out of this whole feud. To have a beautiful night.